It's actually good news to learn that a friend of mine, Khalif Kairo, has been acquitted of all the fraud charges, just one that's only pending. And I'm 1,000% sure he's going to get acquitted too. And this was because of a ruling that was done by a judge in the at Milimani law courts, and it was confirmed as well that he settled 5.9 million Kenya shillings, and the complainants themselves who had filed a case against him confirmed it. So I think Khalif Kairo is literally on the road to goodness now. Tunaweza muombea tu mema manake. For me, the first time I met Khalif Kairo was in 2015. We met in person. Before that, before our meetup in I think after our meetup in 2015, 2016 there, we remained friends. I remember that time I was news anchoring for a certain station right over there, and he'd sending his feedback. He was my fan, I was his fan. And when we met for the first time in 2015, Khalif Kairo was just a sales attendant, a kayak sales attendant at Ocean Basket in Milimani. And I remember that day, we were having a shoot at Ebru TV, so I invited him. He came with this huge Touareg, the Volkswagen version, the Touareg version, yeah? And I think that was also my first time, having a ride in that car, and it felt so nice. We had a very incredible conversation. We exchanged our stories and we connected on a deeper level and we became friends. And one thing that I know about Khalif Kairo is alikuwa anapenda wasichana weupe. And I remember introducing him to some shorties friends of mine. And yeah, it was all sugar spice and everything nice. Back then, Khalif Kairo hakuwa na hizi masuara zote. Hizi visirani, sijui za madeni, sijui nani amekuwa scammed, nini. It never. He was just a super forward, entrepreneurial guy, but he always had that demeanor and that aura of a star boy, so for lack of a better word, like this guy he looked like an entrepreneur. I could judge and I could see and I could feel it. So something was just, something special about him, something sparkly about, his persona, and just being striking, unique, and conspicuous about the way he conducted himself, the way he'd speak to the people around, and the way people would gravitate towards him. And then when we connected, we even merged after we shared our stories, and I felt like he has a bigger and a greater destiny ahead of him, and the only thing I can do is, vouch and root for him. We met, I think, after COVID again at Diamond 2 Plaza. I went there, we had a sort of like a feature. I remember even when I was in campus years before that, when we were doing our final project, we interviewed him at Kiambu Road where he was based that time. I think he had just moved from Diamond 2 Plaza in Parklands to Kiambu Road. And then I think we linked up in 2022. He came to the show. I interviewed him live on television. We talked about, the automobile industry. And I think that time when President Uhuru was in office, there was some regulations that had been implemented that were, constricting importation, selling and importation as well of, second-hand cars and assemblage as well. So it was incredible. And this is somebody that I've known, I think, for the last 10 years. And the only thing I can say is prayers up for you, my bro. And very soon, please say hi. Yeah, please say hi. But good luck, all the best, man. And he shared everything on social media. It was nice. It was nice to see. Good luck, man. Prayers up, and I trust all the pending cases are going to get, acquitted or resolved, and the settlements are going to be paid. Na hiyo reputation yote mbaya, he's going to definitely, regain his spark,